Okay guys, so we're gonna make our paper plate tortoise. He's gonna be really cute. What you need for this is paper plate. I like this heavy duty. This one's China, but you can get generic ones at the Dollar Tree. I have a little bowl of Elmer's glue, just school glue, with a paintbrush to paint it on. To make the tortoise shell, we're gonna use lots of different colors. I chose greens and blue and pink and purple to mix it up. You can also put some glitter on top at the end, so we'll probably do that because I love glitter. And then you just need to make his little feet and his head. I do have a template online, or if you really need me to, I can print one out for you. Otherwise, you can just get regular construction paper and cut it out on your own. I went ahead and cut these out ahead of time so you don't have to watch me cutting. So that's what they start out like, but here we go. Here's his tail and his head and his little flippers and his bigger legs back here. So that's what he'll look like. And we have double stick tape to attach it. You can also use glue. I have a Sharpie, and that's to draw his little face on. And then of course, googly eyes, because everything needs to have googly eyes in my opinion. And then scissors. You'll use scissors to cut up your tissue paper, to cut out your turtle guy. So all we need to do is, the first thing you'll do is have these cut up. These are about 2 by 2, 2 inches by 2 inches. And I always have a lot already because we use a lot of them in story time for different things. But you can get any kind of tissue paper, just go Dollar Tree, whatever. Dollar Tree, Dollar General, they all have them for $1. And then cut them up. I used a paper cutter, but you can use scissors. I used to use scissors before I got brave with the paper cutter. So the first thing we're gonna do is cut out the body parts, which I did, and we're gonna set them aside. We'll deal with all this later. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our paintbrush. We're gonna go ahead and put some glue on there. And this shouldn't take long at all. And then we're gonna just attach different tissue papers. So I'm just gonna make a few piles. I'll probably do most of this off camera because, again, probably don't need to watch me do this, but I like the bright colors. I don't think I'm gonna use leafy green. So we'll just use the 4 colors. You can use as many or as few colors as you like. He'll be nice and fancy. Of course, he doesn't have to be a boy. It can be anything he wants. But look at that, already started. I just put on a bunch of glue. You can overlap these, of course. Put some glue on top. The great thing about school glue is it dries clear. So it doesn't matter if you get it everywhere. Just random. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and work on this. And I'm gonna turn off the camera for a few minutes, and then I'll get this down so that it's all covered, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, so there it is. You might think I might have overdone a bit with the glue. It's possible, I tend to overdo things, but it'll dry. And I was thinking you could also use that Mod Podge. Sometimes they have it at Dollar Tree. I know they have it at Walmart and stuff, craft stores, but that's good for like soaking stuff. And I am gonna add some glitter. You have to be very careful with the glitter because it comes out crazy and then you overdo that. So the glitter hides lots of sins. So we'll just stick our glitter on. And then I'm gonna kind of, so my little turtle is gonna be nice and sparkly. The next thing I'm gonna do is make his, or her, or it, whatever you wanna call your turtle. I'm just gonna call my turtle he. He's a he today. I'm gonna put his little eyes on. Oops, of course I do that. Can you see? Okay. Sorry, it's a little challenging doing this by myself. While we were completely shut down, I was doing them at home with my kids. So shout out Matthew and Lizzie, and they really helped me out a lot. Then we have our black marker. I have a Sharpie, and I'm just gonna give him a little face, and I like eyebrows, so. All right, and of course, we're gonna plan out where this all goes. That'll be up front, and then we have the smaller legs and the larger legs back there. Yep, that's a small one. That's a large one, so that's good. With the little guys, we can practice smaller and bigger. Obviously, Miss Nikki doesn't know. So that's what our turtle will look like. You can glue them on. I'm just gonna double stick tape it because look at me. I was putting away watercolor paint. I got it all over my hands, and then now I have overdone it with the glue, and I have tissue paper stuck to my hands. So I'm just gonna use the double stick tape, but by all means, glue will work just fine. I'm just kind of picking it up a tiny bit to make sure that it's stuck. And if you use as much glue as me, you're gonna want to be careful letting it dry, because I probably got some glue underneath, so you don't want it stuck to the paper. Scissors are good though, you can cut that off. If you have any overlapping, you can cut it off or just leave it. It doesn't really, it's not all that noticeable. So, got his leg. Got his other leg. Last but not least, our little turtle's tail. Turtle, tortoise. Sure there is a difference. I would have to look that up. But of course the story was tortoise in the house, so I guess hare, so I should call it a tortoise. So that's pretty much it. That's what it looks like. It's still wet. I'm gonna let this dry probably overnight, because yeah, lots of glue. I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'll go ahead and take a picture and add it to the end of the video so you can see what it turned out like. And remember to, this is one of your missions to complete this. Any age, you know, of kids, all the way up through teen, can do this. And then you just, sorry, I'm picking up my fingers. You just upload it onto Read Squared, and we'll get to see all your artwork. If you want us to put your name on it and put it on Facebook, we can. If you don't want that, just tell us not to. We might upload it, but not put a name on it or something. We'll decide, but that's it. That's our little turtle. Okay, so this is it. This is how our little turtle turned out. I think it looks great. I hope everyone else has a great one too. I can't wait to see pictures.